Hey, welcome to today's English vocabulary lesson. Now, the word for today is condone. Are you ready? Well then, I'm teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. Now, condone is number 29 in this series. So I want you to repeat after me. Condone. Excellent. Again after me. Condone. Nice. Last time after me. Condone. Great job. Now, this word condone just means to accept and allow behavior that is considered morally wrong or offensive to continue. Once again, to accept and allow behavior that is considered morally wrong or offensive to continue. To not stop someone from doing something that is actually not good. And this brings to mind something that happened to me when I was teaching in Korea. So while I was in Korea, I taught many different age groups. I taught little children, I taught high school students, I taught adults, I taught grandparents. I taught all age groups. But I remember one class that I had, it was with middle school students. They were about maybe 12 or 13. Great kids. However, the first day I walked into their classroom, there was one boy. Now, this boy was about 12 years old, but he was bigger than me. He was a big kid. Not fat, just tall. He was a big boy. And I walked in the classroom. Now, again, I am African American, and I walked into the classroom full of middle school Korean students. And some of them had never seen an American, specifically an African American woman. So I walked into the classroom. Now, they didn't know I could speak Korean, and I always loved when that happened. I walked in the classroom, and they looked at me. Now, the teacher and I knew each other, and she explained to them, this is your new English teacher. And so I walked in, and I began talking to the students, but I noticed that that young boy that I told you about a few moments ago that was bigger than me was talking and laughing and joking with his friends. Now, I could speak Korean, so I knew what he was saying. He was just being a kid. However, I did not condone that type of behavior in my classroom. When I was speaking, they needed to be quiet, which I believe any student should do out of respect for his or her teacher. So I continued for a little bit, and then I stopped, and I immediately started speaking in Korean. Woo! The kids were shocked. And this young man looked at me, and I said directly to him, I don't condone that behavior in my classroom, so you will stop now. Now, again, he was the big kid in class. He was kind of the bad boy. But needless to say, after that class, he did not do what I told him not to do. He actually became one of my favorite students, and I became one of his favorite teachers because I let him know very clearly I did not condone his behavior. Makes sense, right? All right, now I want you to check out this example sentence. The state appears to condone police brutality. Once again, the state appears to condone police brutality. You caught it, right? The state appears to allow police brutality, but police brutality is wrong. All right, now what I want you to do is use this word at least one time today. Take out your copy of the ebook Daily English Vocabulary Book 4 and check out the other example sentences so that you can sound more like a native English speaker. If you don't have your copy yet, go to www.studywithtiffany.com and I'll talk to you next time.